This question is about vectors. The lines L and M have equations. For L, it's A3B. So A3B plus mu times C minus 2, 4, C minus 2, 4. Just use column factors like this. And for the line M, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 minus 3, 1. 2 minus 3, 1 times mu. And the position factor of P is 4, 7 minus 2. L is perpendicular to M, P lies on L. Find ABC. So first of all, if L is perpendicular to M, this means the dot product of the line directions. So remember, this is a point on the line, this is the line direction. A point on the line direction. So perpendicular means the line directions dot product equals 0. So to find the dot product, we do 2 times C minus 2 times minus 3 and 1 times 4. So we have 2C equals minus 10, C equals minus 5. So after we find the C here, we use the fact that P lies on L, which means the 4, 7 minus 2 satisfies the line equation. Okay, it says on L, so we have to use the L line factor equation. So A3B plus lambda times, remember we know the C already, it's minus 5, equals the point P. Alright, so this means we can use the X component. So A plus minus 5 times lambda equals 4, and the second component and the third component. Now since if we use the first component, we're gonna have two unknowns, two variables A and lambda. Same thing with the third component here, B and lambda. But if we use the second, the Y component, we have only one variable, one unknown. So that's what we should do first. 3 plus minus 2 times lambda, so 3 minus 2 lambda equals 7. So from the Y component equation, we have 3 minus 2 lambda equals 7, and we can solve. Minus 2 lambda equals 4, lambda equals minus 2. After we find lambda, we can find the A and the B. So to find the A, use the first equation here. A minus 5 lambda equals 4, but remember we already know the lambda is minus 2. So A plus 10 equals 4, A equals minus 6. And using the third equation here, the Z component, we have B plus, well, lambda is minus 2 times 4 equals minus 2, third component, and now we can find the B. So the B is 6, we have A, B, C. We're done with this part. Next part, the perpendicular from P meets the line M at Q. So just draw a straight line, label the factor equation. This is line M, 1, 2, 3 plus mu times 2 minus v1 from the previous part, and the point P is 4, 7 minus 2 from the previous part. Now the foot of perpendicular is Q, because the line, the perpendicular from P meets the line at Q, so the Q is the foot of perpendicular. We don't know the coordinates, so we're just gonna call it x, y, z. Now keep in mind that since this point is on this line, we can always replace the x with 1 plus 2 mu. We can always replace the y with 2 minus 3 mu, and the z with 3 plus mu. So now, because this PQ is perpendicular to the line, we can use the factor PQ dot the line direction of M, which is 2 minus 3, 1, dot product equals 0. Perpendicular means dot product equals 0. So the line M direction is 2 minus 3, 1. For the PQ, the factor PQ, is going to be the coordinates of Q minus the coordinates of P. So the XYZ minus this, X minus 4, Y minus 7, Z minus 2. Okay, so this is PQ, this is the line direction. Dot product equals 0. Dot product means 2 times X minus 4, which is 2X minus 8, and minus 3 times Y minus 7, which is minus 3Y plus 21, and 1 times Z plus 2, which is Z plus 2. So if you simplify the minus 8 plus 21 plus 2, that's going to be 15. Move to the right, minus 15. And remember, we can replace the x with 1 plus 2 mu and so on. So x is 1 plus 2 mu, y is 2 minus 3 mu, and z is 3 plus mu. So now everything's in mu. We can find the mu. Times 2, we get 2 plus 4 mu, minus 6 plus 9 mu, 3 plus mu. So 4 plus 9 plus 1, that's 14. 2 minus 6 plus 3, that's minus 1. So move to the right, plus 1, minus 15 plus 1, minus 14. Divide both sides by 14, we get the mu. After we find the mu, we can find the coordinates of Q, or the position factor of Q. So it is 1 plus 2 mu, but the mu is minus 1. So 1 minus 2, 2 plus 3, and 3 minus 1. So we have the position factor of Q, OQ, or the coordinates of Q. Now after we find the coordinates of Q, just draw another sketch to visualize things. We have the P, we have the Q, and we know that the ratio PQ is to QR is 2 over 3, and the R is on PQ extended. So R is around here, the ratio is 2, ratio is 2 to 3 here. Now just look at the pattern as you go from P to Q. What is the process? From P to Q, the process must be minus 5, because 4 minus 5 is minus 1. The process from 7 to 5, that's minus 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. And minus 2 plus 4 is 2. So because of the ratio, because this is 3 times longer, 3 over 2 times, so just use the ratio. This process should be 3 over 2 times this process because of this ratio. So 3 over 2 times minus 5 minus 2, 4, we get minus 7.5 minus 3 plus 6. So the process from this guy to this should be minus 1 minus 7.5, so minus 8.5, 5 minus 3, so 2, and 2 plus 6, which is 8. So the final answer is minus 8.5 to 8. You can use the IJK form or the column factor. Alright, that's it. I'll see you again next time.